Have you noticed your legs feeling weaker lately? Do simple tasks like standing up, walking, or climbing stairs feel more difficult than before? If so, you're not alone. As we age, our muscles naturally lose strength, our joints stiffen, and our bones become more fragile. But what if I told you that certain foods are making this process worse, silently draining your leg strength without you even realizing it? The truth is, what you eat has a huge impact on your mobility and overall health, and some of the foods you consume daily might be robbing your legs of the strength they need to support you. But don't worry, by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which foods to avoid and what to eat instead to keep your legs strong, stable, and pain-free. Even cutting out just one of these could make a massive difference. Stay tuned. Have you ever thought about how important your legs are? They carry you everywhere, helping you walk, stand, and stay independent. But as we get older, our leg muscles weaken, our joints become stiff, and our bones grow more fragile. This isn't just a natural part of aging. It's a major factor in falls, injuries, and loss of mobility. In fact, weak legs are one of the biggest reasons seniors lose their independence. But here's the shocking part. It's not just aging that's making your legs weaker. The foods you eat every day could be silently destroying your leg strength. Research shows that certain foods can cause muscle loss, joint pain, and even brittle bones, making simple movements harder and increasing your risk of falling. The good news? You can take control of your health. By avoiding these harmful foods and choosing better alternatives, you can protect your legs, stay strong, and maintain your mobility for years to come. In this video, we'll reveal the top 5 worst foods that weaken your leg muscles and the best foods to eat instead. Keep watching, because even small changes can make a huge difference. Let's get started. Food 5. Artificial sweeteners. You might think switching to artificial sweeteners is a smart move. After all, they have 0 calories and they're marketed as a healthier alternative to sugar. But what if I told you that these sweeteners could actually be silently weakening your leg muscles? Artificial sweeteners like aspartame, saccharin, and sucralose can interfere with muscle function, leading to cramps, stiffness, and reduced mobility. Even worse, they disrupt your body's ability to absorb calcium, a crucial mineral for maintaining strong bones. A 2020 study published in Frontiers in Endocrinology found that artificial sweeteners negatively impact gut health, which in turn reduces calcium absorption and increases the risk of osteoporosis. And it doesn't stop there. Research from the Journal of Gerontology found that seniors who regularly consume artificial sweeteners have a 20% higher risk of muscle weakness and coordination problems, which means a greater likelihood of falling. If you've been using artificial sweeteners in your coffee, tea, or diet sodas, it may be time to rethink your choices. The good news? There are natural alternatives that provide sweetness without harming your body. Better options include raw honey, stevia, or monk fruit sweeteners. These not only satisfy your sweet tooth, but also help preserve muscle function and bone strength. So, if you want to keep your legs strong and steady, cutting out artificial sweeteners is a simple but powerful first step. And trust me, your muscles will thank you. Stay tuned for the next food that could be draining your leg strength. Food number 4, fried foods. Crispy, golden, and delicious, fried foods like French fries, fried chicken, and onion rings might be tempting, but they're silently working against your leg strength. If you eat fried foods regularly, you could be weakening your muscles and joints without even realizing it. Here's why. Fried foods are packed with trans fats and processed oils, which trigger chronic inflammation in the body. Over time, this inflammation weakens your muscles and makes your joints stiff, making walking, standing, and even simple movements more difficult. A 2018 study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that seniors who consumed fried foods regularly had a 30% increased risk of arthritis and muscle deterioration. But that's not all. Fried foods also impair blood circulation, leading to numbness, tingling, and muscle fatigue, especially in the legs. Poor circulation means your muscles aren't getting the oxygen and nutrients they need to stay strong. Over time, this can lead to weaker, heavier legs and an increased risk of falling. So what's the solution? You don't have to give up your favorite foods entirely. Just choose healthier cooking methods. Instead of frying, try grilling, baking, or steaming your meals. And when cooking, use heart-healthy oils like olive oil or avocado oil instead of processed vegetable oils. Your legs are your foundation. Don't let fried foods break them down. Make the switch today, and you'll notice the difference in your strength and mobility. Stay with me, because the next food is even more surprising. Food number 3. White bread and refined grains. White bread, regular pasta, and white rice may seem harmless. They're a staple in many diets. But did you know that these refined grains could be silently draining your leg strength? Here's why. Refined grains lack essential nutrients and fiber, causing blood sugar spikes that leave you feeling sluggish and weak. Over time, these sudden spikes and crashes can lead to muscle fatigue, joint stiffness, and an increased risk of osteoporosis. Unlike whole grains, which provide steady energy and muscle support, refined grains offer empty calories that do little to keep your body strong. A study from the Journal of Nutrition found that individuals who consumed high amounts of refined grains had a 25% greater risk of developing weak muscles and brittle bones compared to those who ate whole grains. And for seniors, this means increased difficulty with balance, mobility, and even a higher risk of falls. So what can you do? Swap out refined grains for healthier alternatives. Instead of white bread and pasta, choose whole grains like quinoa, packed with protein to support muscle recovery. Brown rice provides sustained energy and essential minerals. Oats help strengthen bones and improve circulation. Whole wheat bread and pasta retains nutrients that keep muscles strong. By making this simple switch, you'll fuel your muscles, protect your joints, and keep your legs strong. For years to come, stay tuned, because the next food on this list might be even worse for your legs. Food number 2, sugary drinks. Do you start your day with a glass of orange juice, enjoy a soda with lunch, or rely on energy drinks for a quick boost? If so, you might be unknowingly weakening your leg strength. Sugary drinks flood your body with refined sugar, which causes chronic inflammation and weakens your muscles over time. But the damage doesn't stop there. Excess sugar prevents your body from absorbing key minerals like calcium and magnesium, which are essential for maintaining strong bones and muscles. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Bone and Mineral Research found that people who consumed more than one sugary drink per day had 26% lower bone density than those who avoided them. And according to the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, seniors who frequently consume sugary beverages have weaker muscles and reduced mobility compared to those who don't. Signs that sugary drinks are affecting your legs include leg cramps and muscle weakness, slower recovery after walking or exercise, increased joint pain and stiffness. The good news? You don't have to give up flavor to make a change. Swap out sugary drinks for healthier, muscle-supporting alternatives like water keeps muscles hydrated and functioning properly. Herbal teas reduces inflammation and improves circulation. Homemade smoothies blend bananas, spinach, and Greek yogurt for a nutrient-packed drink. Protect your leg strength by cutting out sugary drinks today. But before you go, there's one more food you absolutely need to avoid. Stay tuned. Food number 1, processed meats. Do you enjoy bacon for breakfast, a hot dog at a barbecue, or deli meats in your sandwiches? If so, you might want to think twice, because processed meats are one of the biggest culprits behind muscle weakness and joint pain. Processed meats like bacon, sausages, hot dogs, and deli meats contain high levels of sodium, preservatives, and unhealthy fats, all of which contribute to inflammation, joint stiffness, and muscle loss. But the damage goes even deeper. These meats drain calcium from your bones, making them more fragile over time. A 2017 study from the World Cancer Research Fund found that high consumption of processed meats is linked to an increased risk of osteoporosis and muscle degeneration in older adults. Another study published in the Journal of Aging Studies found that seniors who eat processed meats 5 times a week have a 35% greater risk of mobility issues, meaning, over time, these foods can make walking, standing, and even simple movements much harder. So what's the alternative? Instead of processed meats, choose natural, lean protein sources that support your muscles and bones. Grilled chicken or turkey, high in protein without harmful additives. Beans and lentils, packed with muscle-boosting nutrients. Eggs and fish provide essential omega-3s and protein for stronger legs. By cutting back on processed meats and choosing nutrient-rich alternatives, you'll help keep your legs strong, stable, and pain-free for years to come. Now let's talk about what you can do next to protect your mobility. Now that you know the 5 worst foods that are silently draining your leg strength, what will you do next? Will you start cutting back on processed meats, sugary drinks, and fried foods? Will you swap white bread for whole grains and ditch artificial sweeteners for healthier alternatives? Remember, even small changes can lead to big improvements in your mobility, strength, and overall health. You don't have to make drastic changes overnight. Start by removing just one of these harmful foods from your diet, and you'll feel the difference. Your legs are your foundation. Protect them, strengthen them, give them the nutrition they deserve. Which food on this list surprised you the most? Let me know in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, share it with a friend, and subscribe. For more health tips, stay strong, stay healthy, and keep moving forward.